Hello everybody, this is Natraj Punna from teamred, and I'm going to run you through the project Student Retention and Success Through Analytics. Our project team consists of Krishan, who is the project manager, Madhuri, myself Natraj, Rohita, Sandhya, who is the team coordinator, Shravya and Songya. The agenda of our presentation would be to run you through introduction, charter initiation, project description, business case, high-level project deliverables, assumptions and constraints, and then conclusion. To give you a brief background, the United States college completion rate is ranked 16th among the world nations. When it comes to Oklahoma State University, we have freshman retention rate of 80%, and the graduation rate is just 61.8%. So there is quite a bit of attrition that's happening currently at Oklahoma State University. So in order to better the retention rate, we are proposing an analytics based platform that would help this college authorities to make evidence based decision making. When it comes to attrition, there could be many student factors that would pitch in the attrition. It could be academic factors that would relate to their coursework, the number of courses that the students are taking, the instructors, the quality of instructors. It could even pertain to social and psychological factors, as well as the financial factors. So all of this data is currently getting stored in bits and pieces across several departments at OSU, and we currently lack a cooperative analysis of data. So we intend to build a data warehouse that would capture the student parameters from all the departments across the university, including the D2L side, which contains the progress of the student, and build an analytics platform. This analytics platform would track the students into two categories: the successful students as well as the at-risk students. So once the students are tracked, we would provide a communication system within the analytics platform so that these at-risk students can be taken care of. The rest of the project details will be run through by my team.
My name is Madhuri from Management Information Systems. Our project sponsor is going to be Tina Mayer. She's the IT department at Oklahoma State University. She's going to help our team facilitate the necessary organizational support needed to make strategic decisions and make the project successful. The client of our project is Lee Burr, the Vice President for Student Affairs. 5 major champions are identified as the determinants of college retention. They are the Financial Aid and Scholarship Department, the Registrar's Office, Student Services, Office of Recruitment and Admissions, and the Information Technology Department at Oklahoma State University. The heads of these departments are going to be the stakeholders of our project. The owner of our final deliverable is Oklahoma State University, and the expectations of our clients would be the clear understanding of student retention by implementing analytics in their departments. Thank you. The next part will be continued by Shravya.
Project description. So what is this project about? Our project is aiming at implementing analytics in the OSU so that we can analyze why exactly a student is going away from it. That is, we are talking about student attrition, and which again in turn means that we help understand the reasons behind how to have more student retention. And as part of this project, we have data collected from the student information systems and the Desire to Learn learning management system. So we get all the data from these two data sources, and then we have a common source that is built up, and this is going to make the decision support systems, and it is on top of this which would interface with the data stored through a middleware system. So this would help us understand what exactly is the reason behind a student attrition rate and the way how we can retain a student with us. And let's go with my friend.
Thanks to Shravya. And now here's my part. My name is Songyue Chen. I come from MIS department. And what's the business case? So what is the problem? Our team think the problem of OSU is OSU experiencing high attrition rate. And our study shows that students tend to stay in school when they have clear career goals and have a belief that their school can help realize their goals. And based on the students' metrics, the user will be able to make decisions with more precise and timely manner. We have all the required data in place already making best use of it. And the other benefits are we can have a better courses choosing and better financial planning and course load management. And next part, Sandia will talk more about deliverables.
Thanks, Sandhya. My name is Sandhya from MIS department. The major deliverable from this project would be the decision support system. This system aids in decisions regarding the student success, which in turn helps us in increasing the students' retention rate. This is an output tracking system which captures parameters that are strongly associated with the success or the failure of a student. And these parameters can be measured at different levels, either at an individual student level or at a course level or the entire college or the department level. This is the high-level data flow diagram for our system. The next major deliverable would be the central data store. This central data store extracts data from the student information system and the desire to learn learning management system. The data that would be extracted from SIS would be mostly the administrative and the financial aid related data, and the data that is extracted from the D2L would be academics and course related information of the students. The extracted data will be stored in this central data store, and then a DSS, a decision support system, will be built on top of this data store that will act as an output tracking system that will be interfacing with the data store. And this decision support system is designed in such a way that it would operate independently of the other systems, because if in case we change the other systems, we don't want that change to affect our decision support system. So this decision support system will interface with the central data store through an separate middleware architecture. And the major users of this decision support system would be students, staffs, advisors, faculty, and administrators. Apart from these softwares and systems, the other associated deliverables would be complete process documentation on how the system will work, and we'll also be providing the users with help documents, video tutorials, and separate frequently asked section within the software for the ease of access of the software. And we'll be referencing other related projects which are already implemented, and these projects are successful, and those implementations were done by Purdue and George Washington University. And now I call upon Krishan to talk about assumptions and constraints.
Thank you. My name is Krishan Heaton, and I'm also from Information Systems. And this project will be completed when all the required modules are integrated and the software vendor has been selected. These processes will be completed in 18 to 24 months from now. The planned timeline also allocates for vacations and holidays. Training will be implemented to the individuals working on this project. There is a cost associated with training and hiring additional employees if the project needs to be expedited. The product is developed for the use of OSU's faculty, staff, and students, and a registrar data request will be required in order to use certain sensitive student information. The integration of data from student information systems and Desire to Learn will be done in such a way that the extracted data is transformed and compatible with the Extra Transform tool. The project team will have to be skilled in using databases and SQL. There should also be members who are skilled in working on middleware technologies. Security impacts are associated with using the personal information of the students. This project will be a high-risk one in regards to the security involved. Phased implementation approach will be carried out to avoid unnecessary risks with the Big Bang approach. The hardware to be installed will be decided once the software selection has been made. Thank you. And now for Rohita.
Hello, my name is Rohita and I'll provide the conclusion to our today's presentation. Basically, to sum up, this project focuses on building and implementing a decision support system based on the existing systems that would track the progress of a student throughout the semester. Based on the current performance, the faculty can intervene and suggest improvements if the student's performance has been falling below a critical point. Getting continued feedback from the faculty will help the student take decisions as to how to improve their performance. This way, we can expect the student to develop academically and have a clearer goal set for their academic endeavors. This will also keep them from dropping out from the college. The main purpose of this project is to implement analytics to improve the retention rate of students at OSU, and helping the students from keep dropping out from the college will basically help us achieve the project goal. The possibilities of implementing this project can be two, that is developing in-house, or it can be outsourced to a vendor. Depending on what track we choose, the cost may vary. Like if we outsource it, the additional cost of training the personnel how to use the D2L and what are the basics of SIS, and hiring the personnel may be an additional cost. And the time may vary from 18 months to 24 months for the entire implementation, testing and developing process, and we might have to reschedule the timeline depending on what implementation strategy, that is in-house or vendor implementation, is chosen. Well, thank you for your patient listening, and you can ask any questions.